Your boy, TST. That's me. What up, gang? What's going on this beautiful Sunday? I ain't gonna be up here too long. I'll wait for a few of y'all to come in, and then I'll start. Hope everyone woke up in a good mood this morning. No negative thoughts on your brain. You woke up in good spirits. I hope y'all did. Give me a minute, and I'll start talking in a few. All right, let's go. Did y'all see the fight last night, man? Did y'all catch that fight? I know the whole world had to catch that fight, man. That was a good ass fight. I ain't gonna hold you. And can't nobody say that shit was rigged. If y'all motherfuckers get up here and talk, oh, that fight was rigged. Oh, Canelo didn't. Canelo tried, man. He tried his hardest. He tried hard as he could for that fight. He did. It just, Bud Crawford he's a different type of fighter. Yeah, he's that dude, man. He's that dude. He's better than Floyd, if you ask me. In my opinion, he's better than Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Because Crawford don't duck fights. Crawford was calling that fight out for 2 years. He been wanting that fight for 2 years. He's been calling that man out, and that fight finally happened. So, like I say, can't nobody say that fight was rigged. That fight wasn't rigged. That man just beat his ass. You know what I'm saying? He could have knocked him out. He could have knocked him out. But he didn't want to knock him out. He just wanted to beat him. And he beat him. You know what I'm saying? He beat on him good, too. He had Canelo so frustrated, man. I ain't never seen a fighter that frustrated before since Tyson. When Tyson bit old boy ear. That was the first fighter I seen, you know what I'm saying, frustrated like that. But, man, Canelo was something frustrated last night. Bud Crawford is a different beast, man. Respect that man. Him and Bo Mack, respect them boys, man. Because they did this shit in 3 different weight classes, man. Undisputed in 3 different weight classes. So, you know what I'm saying? Tip your head off to that team, yo. Because they put a game plan in that Canelo could not recover from. Yeah, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. Canelo threw some good shots. I mean, yeah, he did. He got some good shots in. But it was the counter. You know what I'm saying? Bud is a counter. He's a counter puncher. You know what I'm saying? Jab and counter. Jab, stick move, counter. Stick move, jab, counter. That's who Bud Crawford is. And you sit there, they sit there and they say they can figure him out. You know what I'm saying? Like Canelo said, if I had more time, I could have figured him out. You probably should have figured him out from first to probably the 4th round. You should already had figured him out. Every time you trying to throw power shots, he's countering on you. You know what I'm saying? And Canelo, he was throwing a lot of power shots because he was trying to knock him out. Bud wouldn't let you knock him out. Bud was taunting him. He was laughing at him. Every time Canelo threw a good shot and he blocked it, he said, nope. So I give my hats off to them, man. Them boys fought a good fight, man. Them boys fought a good fight. So my hat goes off to that team, man. So y'all put some respect on Bud Crawford's name, man. Respect that guy. That guy got shot in the head, drove his own self to the hospital. The bullet was inches from hitting his skull, and he drove his own self to the hospital. You see what I'm saying? He's here for a reason. Like he said, I'm here for a reason. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason why he's here. God got him here. Just like he said. God got him here. So, hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, but respect that man. Because I respect him too. Cause he whipped ass. I ain't laugh. I didn't laugh, but I watched that shit. I didn't laugh though. I didn't want to laugh at him. I just wanted to look at that fight because number one, he said Bud Crawford never met a fighter like him. You know what I'm saying? He never met a guy like me with power. He never met my power. That man laughed at your power. That man taunted you at your power. That man, even when y'all locked up, that man showed you what stronger than him. He showed you that. And I think that's what fucked Canelo up. When they would tie up and lock up, you know what I'm saying? Bud was kind of shifting. And he felt not only Bud's speed and power off his hands, but he felt his body strength. He felt that too. KC, what up, what up, what up? You know what I'm saying? So he felt that shit too, yo. But all in all, that fight, I'm glad it went the distance. You know, I didn't know who was going to win. You know what I'm saying? I'm being honest, I didn't know who was going to win. I really didn't know. So I didn't pick anyone. I was just like, well, I'm just watching the fight. I didn't know who was going to win. You know what I'm saying? But Bud pulled that thing off. You know what I'm saying? Chief D, what up? You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, hats off to both fighters. Like I said, once he ain't knocked Canelo, once Canelo didn't knock him down, CJNT, what up, what up, what up? Once Canelo didn't knock him out or knock him down, I think that's when he lost confidence. That's what I think. I think when he, you know what I'm saying, was throwing them shots and he see that old boy was eating them shits, I think it broke his confidence. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Talk about that fight last night. You know what I'm saying? Canelo fought a good fight. He did. He just underestimated that man's speed. He underestimated that man's speed and his conditioning. He underestimated that shit. He underestimated it. And he shouldn't have underestimated that man. He really underestimated that man. So, but like I said, man, it was a good fight. My hat goes to Canelo for fighting his heart out. Even he said that Bud was a little different. He said he's a different fighter. Like I said, his style is different. And that shit was different. Yeah, right. You can't underestimate nobody, man. You cannot underestimate nobody. Whether it's boxing, basketball, football, whatever it is, you regular life, whatever it is, you cannot underestimate anyone. Because people are capable of doing some of the craziest shit. So, like I said, man, that team underestimated him. They felt like because he was going 3 classes up, you know what I'm saying, 3 classes up, they felt like, oh, he wasn't going to be ready for it. That man showed the world last night. Right. Just like that. Underestimated that tortoise because they thought because the tortoise was slow, he wouldn't beat that rabbit. But yeah, that rabbit got distracted. When that carrot was over there, he got distracted and started eating the shit. Yeah, and when he looked up, it was too late. You know what I'm saying? Game over. But yeah, but then I seen press conference. Canelo was at the press conference and Crawford walked up and gave him all his belts back. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not giving those belts back. He gave those belts back. And I saw that shit this morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm on YouTube this morning, you know how they do. And they talking about the fight, they showed it. Press conference, he walked right up to him. And Canelo having the black wife beater, and he was standing there talking. Bud walked right up to him. Did like this right here. Crawford looked, Canelo looked at him like, huh? And he did it like, huh? When he took him, I said, ain't no way in hell. What was my favorite part of the fight? All of it. The beating. Really, it was the beating for me. That was my favorite part. Getting beat on the whole fight. He was he got humiliated. That's all he wanted to do. He wanted to humiliate him. That's all he wanted to do. He didn't want to knock him out, and he could have knocked him out. He didn't want to knock him out, but he could have knocked him out. When he slipped that punch and threw that left, you see how Canelo's whole body turned like this right here? See how his arms dropped, his neck and all that shit turned around, and then he looked down and he looked at her, he's like, God damn, like fuck, he could have knocked me out. Yeah, he could have knocked your silly ass out. But you should have never said you was going to win that fight. That's what Canelo, he's talking big. And Bud Crawford is the type of dude, you cannot talk big and boastful and brag about what you're going to do at the podium. He's not going to say too much. He's going to let his speak for itself. He's not going to get up there. And then also, I think another part was Canelo should never shove him in the press conference. He should never shove him. Who should he fight next? Shit. Who's out there? Who's left in that division? Because they asked him when he run that back. He wouldn't answer that. He just said, I feel good, you know. Like I tell him, I feel good. The fight, it was good, you know. We were two people out there, we were fighting, you know, so I feel good. That's all he kept saying, but he never answered that question. Yeah, I'll fight him again. He never asked that shit. But his damn trainers, Crawford, yeah, Bo Mack said run it back. Yeah, that's what I say too. He should have laid him down, but he didn't want to do that. Nah, not with no Spinks, man. I mean Spencer, I'm sorry, not with no Spencer, man. Nah, Earl Spencer, I think he might be a little washed since he lost to Crawford. He ain't been the same. You see, he's not even boxing. And you can't say Shador, because Shador a little too small. He will obliterate Shador. And you can't say the other kid that he getting ready to fight Jake Paul. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Ever since that car accident that he got in, he fought, and he ain't ready, man. He'll get beat the hell up. And old boy, Tank, he get ready to fight down Jake Paul, which you duck. He ducked Shador. I don't understand why you duck Shador. And you duck Roach. You see what I'm saying? So if I was to see Bud Crawford fight anybody, I'll say Roach. I'll say Roach. That would be the next person. But I don't even think Roach got a belt. Yeah, he gonna keep ducking a lot of fades. Man, Mike Tyson got paid, man. He whispered, you see it when you go back and look at the clip. He whispered in that man's ear, you still want to get paid, right? Remember the deal? And Tyson had that why he biting on that glove. He had that like, damn, I can't knock him out. And it was several times Jake left himself wide open and Tyson pulled back because he knew if he would have knocked him out, he wouldn't have got that $20 million. But on the flip side of that, Floyd Mayweather and Tyson, Roach might be in the one. Yeah, he might be the one that could stop Bud. You know what I'm saying? But we'll have to see if Roach want to take that challenge. You feel what I'm saying? But now, allegedly, Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson supposed to have an exhibition. And Floyd already got the money. Yeah. Floyd got paid $100 million for that fight. So imagine what Tyson got. Floyd is a money man. Yeah, Floyd got $100 million for that. They already made, you know what I'm saying? Floyd already got that money for that. Right. Yeah, he need them shits. So, you know what I mean? But I would say Roach. Roach will be, that would be the next person I want to see Crawford fight. Give me him and Roach. Because Roach fought the hell out of goddamn Tank. And Tank keep ducking. He knew Roach beat him. That's why he ducking that shit and trying to run to Jake Paul. Now what if Jake Paul knock your ass out? Then you're gonna be the laughing stock of the boxing world because you got knocked out by a Disney kid. Come on, man. Jake Paul is a Disney kid who got up on the internet, started going around beating a couple of people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you fighting people from the NBA that really ain't had no hands, and yeah, you were knocking them out. You know what I mean? Okay. You know what I mean? like what's his name? Robinson. Nate Robinson. Yeah, you knocked him silly. Because Nate Robinson never had hands. You can tell Nate Robinson was never one of them kids that was in the street fighting. Nate Robinson was one of them kids who went to school. Because mom said go to school, get good grades. You playing sports, you doing this. So yeah, he was never a tough guy. So we got in Jake Paul beat his ass, and then they memed him after that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's all it is. Jake gonna put on a motherfucking act. That's all it is. So I'm just saying this. If Tank fuck around and get knocked out, or he lose from fighting this guy, you're gonna be the laughing stock. He's gonna be the laughing stock. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be the laughing stock. You know what I'm saying? Right. Shit. You want that smoke? Man, you better hope you can have that smoke. Yeah. His career is done if he lose, man. Career is done. It was done if he would have lost the ropes. You know what I'm saying? Lose to Jake. Yeah, that shit is over, man. If he loses to Jake, his career is over, man. Nobody's gonna take him serious. Nobody's gonna take him serious. Because I'm gonna say it like this. Everybody know Jake Paul got bread. Jake Paul got bread, man. You know what I'm saying? He getting that money off of YouTube. He getting money off his adventures that he got, his businesses. He got money, man. He has a lot of money. That's why he was able to pay Mike Tyson that 20 mil and it didn't hurt his pocket. Because he know what he making off YouTube from the shit that he do and, you know what I'm saying, all his businesses and all this shit. Yeah, Jake Paul is a money man as well. Logan, man. Logan ain't nothing but a wrestler. Nah, you can't buy my respect. No. Yeah, you got to earn that shit. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Lord knows. Nah. Right, just for fun. Just to see if he really got it like that. And I don't believe Jake Paul really got it like that. I'm telling you, he ain't got it like that, man. He fought, like I said, he fought people who couldn't fight. Dudes that never really, because it's the way he came out, like, yo, you want to make $50 million? You want to make da-da-da-da? Fight me. And they jumped on him. Because half of them he looked at, he knew they shit was fucked up. He knew they really had no money. He went up there looking at like, oh, he broke. Yeah, okay. But he had to come to Tyson on some, hey, look, man, I know I can't beat you, but I just want to win, but I'm going to give you 20 million. Tyson broke. Tyson was broke. Tyson ain't had no money. So what you think he's going to do? He's going to take that 20 mil. He was broke. He got kids. Right. No, it's not unreal. It's real, dude. I'm telling you the truth. It's real. That shit was real, man. You know what I'm saying? No, he didn't. And like he said, it wasn't for him. It was for his kids. You know what I'm saying? Because his kids, they look at him fucked up. His kid, Mike said it. His kids don't like him. They looked at him fucked up. You know what I'm saying? They look at him fucked up. So they don't like him. So everything he did, like he said, is for his kids. Even though he got a dispensary and everything. You know what I'm saying? He got his own little, allegedly, Mike Tyson got his own little dispensary going with the weed. You know what I'm saying? So he's making his money. You know what I'm saying? Now he is. You know what I'm saying? But he took that 20 mil. I don't know how much out of that 20 mil he kept. He probably kept 5 and split 15 up with his kids, you know, between his kids, you know? So, which I feel like that was a bad move, but that's Mike Tyson. Who gonna tell Mike Tyson he's a dummy for doing that? Nobody in their right mind gonna run up to Mike Tyson and say, yo, you a dummy for that. Such a with the little girl, who? His daughter? You talking about his daughter? That's who you got to be talking about. I know they don't like him though. She Mike said it himself, like, hey, my kids, they don't like me, man. They don't like me. Right. Yeah, you do. They say that shit good as fuck too. Oh, she is. Oh, okay. I didn't know she was interview. I didn't know that. Are you talking about his new woman? Because I know I seen somebody at the fight with him last night, and she looked kind of young. You know what I'm saying? Then when the camera got to Tyson, man, the crowd went wild. I swear to God, they went wild when that camera hit Tyson. Oh man, that shit, man. The Legends was out last night, man. It was so many legends, boxing legends that was out there to witness greatness, and they saw greatness last night. You know what I'm saying? Saw greatness last night, and so you know, she on the her name, Jazz, I think, Jazzy or something. Okay, Jay-Z, Jazzy. Okay. So when Crawford and his team got back in the locker room, right? And Bo Mack had one of the belts on the shoulder. I think it was the WBC, the green one. He had on. So he said, "What I told y'all, what I told y'all, what I told y'all." They was in there talking. So one of the ladies said, "And he don't like black people." Right. Yeah, cause everybody was expecting a knockout. Man, fuck a knockout. I'd rather see you get your ass beat than see you just get knocked out. No. And just like I had told my wife, I said I want this fight to go the distance. I said this fight gotta go the distance, man. I said it gotta go the distance. I said I don't want no knockout. I want this shit to be a fight, and it was a fight. Just like the undercards. That first fight was raggedy. You know what I'm saying? That first fight was just dumb, stupid. It was dumb as hell, that first fight. The second fight, that was a little dumb too. Because both of them boys scared each other power. So they stayed close to each other, hitting each other close. Come on, man, back off and fight. Neither one of them boys, well, the Hawaiian dude, I guess he's Hawaiian, he was trying to push my man back so he could jab, but my man kept running for him, trying to hit him close. And that shit became a draw. Which I felt like he lost that belt. He should have lost that belt. Straight like that. Yeah, I watched all the undercards. I watched all them shits. Yeah. And the first one was corny. The second one was corny. The third one was alright. You know what I'm saying? That one was alright. But that second one, honestly, that second one, they should have stood back from each other and released their arms. That's what they should have did. They should have, you know what I'm saying? But they didn't. They was close to each other, throwing short power jabs. You can't knock nobody out standing there close power jabs. You know what I'm saying? And I noticed it was like, not a lot of body shots was thrown last night in none of them fights. Even with Canelo and Crawford. Yeah, not too many body shots was thrown. You feel me? Wasn't a lot of body shots thrown. So yeah, that shit was crazy as fuck. That shit was crazy as fuck. I feel like it should have been a lot more body shots thrown in the fight. But all in all, I stayed up, watched the fights. Fight didn't go off 2 o'clock, so I was good with it. And then I watched the highlights or whatever the case may be, the press conference talks, and then bam, I took my monkey ass to sleep. But like I said, I just want to say again, hats off to both fighters for putting on an amazing show. Bud Crawford, you the man. I would have gave them belts back. But you the man. And I think he did the same shit to Spencer. I think he gave him his belts back when he beat him. Because when he showed up, his team didn't have no belt. So he gave his belts back to Spencer. Because how can I say this? He don't want to be defending champion. He already know he a champion. I won. I'm going to get these belts back, but I'm going to keep that big ass ring. Yeah, he kept the big ass ring. And he kept the belt for the magazine. Yeah, he kept that belt. And he kept the ring. Yeah. So he kept those. You know what I'm saying? But he gave my man his 5 back. I wouldn't have gave none of that shit back. I get it. I don't know. The Charlo brothers, they gonna never let the Charlo brothers fight each other. That ain't gonna happen. Nah, that's not gonna happen. Charlo, he came in the game, he was doing his thing until he caught that loss. And it seems like it happens to all of them. Like, once they get that first loss, they're never the same. You think so? They got to? We'll see. Like, when Tyson got that first loss, he was never the same. When Sugar Ray Leonard caught that first loss, he was never the same. Sugar Ray Robinson got that first loss, never the same. Manny Pacquiao was never the same. They're never the same fighter after they get that first L. Once you catch that first L, you're never the same fighter. Nah. I don't know too much about Keyshawn. I don't know too much about that kid. But I know Shakur, he's a good fighter, but he get hit too. He get hit a lot too. Him and Tank Davis, them boys get hit a lot. And I noticed that with them. They get hit a lot. Like it's nothing. Those boys get hit. They get hit. They'll take a hit just to goddamn try to knock you out. They'll take a lick. They'll get hit with 2 jabs in the face, pop, pop, just to get 1 lick on and hope they knock you out. Okay. But I gotta see this Keyshawn dude because I don't know anything about her. I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even talk about him last night. You know what I'm saying? All right. I'm gonna look him up. All I know, man, you gotta have brain to beat Bud Crawford, man. You gotta have a brain, and you gotta have the will to fight that man. Like I want to say, I think Roach, that'll be a hell of a fight. But if you're fighting him, you ain't fighting him with no belt. Like I said, he never lost those belts that he had. He didn't lose those belts he had when he beat Spencer. He beat Spence. Yeah. He didn't lose those belts. He gave them back. He just wanted to show the world I could beat you. And I got your belts, but I'm gonna give them back to you. And he gave them back. So every weight class that he went to, you know what I'm saying, and he won, he gave them their belts back. He just wanted to show the world I could beat you. Y'all talk so much. No, let me beat this dude. Then the next one, he beat him. I got his belts too. Now he just beat this one. I got your belts. And he gave every last one of their belts back. Right. He can. I mean, nobody's unbeatable. Just look at Mike Tyson. Nobody's unbeatable. I think Floyd went unbeatable like he did because of the fights he ducked. I think that's why Floyd went undefeated. He ducked a lot of fights. So I think that's why he went that 50-0. You know what I'm saying? But Bud only got 8 more fights to catch this man. But like I said, I want to fight Roach. That's the fight I want to see. Yeah, him and Roach. That'll be a hell of a fight. Him and Roach. Yeah, man. So yeah, man, like I said, I ain't gonna stay up here too long. I just wanted to get up here and talk about the fight. My tablet went out. So I'll probably come back up later. But it's football Sunday. So I'll probably come back later and talk about some of the highlights of the games. And so for now, I'm about to go smoke. You know what I'm saying? Sit back, relax. Right. I ain't lying. He is, yo. He is. I'm telling you, he's the king of ducking, man. That's why I understand why he's taking this fight with Tyson. I don't understand that either. I don't understand that. He finna take a fight with Tyson. I mean, even though I know it ain't finna be for belts and shit like that, I know it's all about money. But Tyson gonna catch it with a couple of shots. He just want Floyd to feel it. He gonna catch it with a couple of shots. A couple of nice body shots. He wanted to feel it. That's all. So he let him know, like, boy, if you was ever in my weight class or if I was in your weight class, this is what I would do to you. That's all that is. Yeah. Mine been rolled for a minute now. Yeah, but the wife wanna act dumb. She wanna talk shit. So I'm gonna go outside. You know, I'm gonna go outside and goddamn let the world smell this goodness. But yeah, man, y'all stay up. Thank y'all for tuning in to TTTP, Tell the Truth Podcast with your boy, TST. That's me. I love each and every one of my fans. Love you guys, man. I'll catch y'all on the flip side. One love.